Gabriella Gricius, and I wanted to give you a quick kind of lunch yoga session that you could do when you're trying to run in between meetings. It's only 15 minutes, it's short, invigorating, and it includes my favorite yoga pose of all time, half moon. Also, a quick note is that I've recently acquired a kid, so he may come in and out of the shot. Hopefully not on me, but we'll see. So let's get started on the floor. We're going to be doing a lot of side stretching today, so just get comfortable. Make sure you find your sitting bones. Place your hands on your knees and close your eyes. We'll take a couple of deep breaths just to settle. And inhale and sigh out your mouth. You can open your eyes and take your left hand, take it down towards the ground, and lean your right hand over, giving yourself a good side stretch on an inhale and exhale. Take another breath here. We'll inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back up to center, stretch up, and exhale, leaning towards the right. So inhale and exhale. A couple more breaths here. And inhale, bring it back up to center, stretch all the way up, feeling it through your side muscles. And exhale, bring your hands down to your knees. And we'll just do a couple kind of cat dogs, but then sitting straight. So we'll inhale, leaning forward, arching your heart, and exhaling, curling in. And you can do a couple of these at your own pace, so you can inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, come back to center, and we'll come over on your hands and knees in tabletop position. Okay. And so you'll want to move your hips side to side, maybe do some circles, kind of do what feels intuitive to you. And when you're ready, place down your hands, tuck your toes under, and curl up into a downward facing dog. If this is your first of the day, I know it is mine, you can kind of just lean into each leg, walk your dog out, maybe stretch one side, stretch the other. Just do whatever you need to do to kind of get comfortable in the position. We'll stay here for a couple more breaths. Inhale, you want to take your right leg up to the sky. And bend your knee, open your hip. You want to make sure that your bottom leg stays straight and you don't overexert. So just stay here, maybe do some hip circles. Maybe do it the other way. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, look to the front. Curl your knee in and place your right foot down, coming up into a high lunge. So we'll inhale and exhale. We'll do a couple lifts, so we'll go inhale, stretching both legs, lift your hips, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last time we'll inhale, and exhale, bring it down. This time we'll twist, so inhale, left hand forward, right hand back. Inhale, bring it back up, and exhale, twist. Last time we'll inhale and exhale. Inhale, cartwheel your hands down, step back to a plank, and do your vinyasa. You can feel free, of course, to put your knees down, come down to your chest, straighten out. Inhale to a cobra or upward facing dog, and exhale to a downward facing dog. Staying here for a couple breaths. Inhale, this time taking your left leg up to the sky. Bend your knee and open your hip. Doing some hip circles, giving your hips some mobility, which can feel awesome in the middle of the day. And exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, look forward, curl your left foot in, place it at the top of your mat, bend that back knee, come up to a high lunge. We'll do the same thing that we did on the other side, so we'll inhale, stretch up, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Last time we'll inhale, and exhale. We'll go into our twist, so inhale, right hand forward, left hand back. And inhale up, exhale, twist, inhale up, and exhale, twist. Inhale, cartwheel your hands down, stepping back to a plank, feeling free to do whatever version of vinyasa is best for you, so you can come down to a little push-up. Inhale to upward facing dog, and exhale to downward facing dog. Taking a couple breaths. This time we'll take your right leg up again. Inhale, exhale, look forward, lean forward, coming into your high lunge. This time look forward, we're going to go into warrior three, so you can take your hands to the ground or to your heart. Look forward, maybe shorten your stance, and then come up to fly on your left leg. So we'll stay here for a couple breaths, really feeling that strength in your core and in your legs. Pushing through your back leg. And exhale, curl your knee in, come up to stand, grab your left leg, and exhale, bring it to the side, and we'll come into tree pose. So you can choose to take your left leg to the top, you can place it down here, in the middle of your leg, anywhere as long as it isn't your knee. So we'll inhale, choosing one point to focus on. You can have your hands at your heart, your hands up, out to the side, whatever is kind of feeling it for you today. We'll take a couple breaths here. Remember to breathe. Well, inhale, grab your knee, hold it out. You can choose to stay here, or you can choose to take your two peace fingers, grab your big toe or the outside of your foot, and stretch out to the side. Taking two more breaths here. Bending your knee on an exhale, bring it back towards the front, and place it down. Maybe give your feet a little bit of relief, and inhale, stretch up, exhale, come down. Inhale to halfway lift, exhale, step back to a plank and go through your version of the vinyasa. Inhale into upward dog or cobra, and exhale into downward dog. We'll take a couple breaths here. Really focusing on that breath. And exhale, taking your left leg up this time. We'll inhale, bring it to the front of our mat. Stepping up into our high lunge. We'll inhale here for a breath. And then exhale, hands at your heart, look forward, maybe shorten your stance, and then fly. Taking a couple breaths here. Really feel yourself arching forward out of your spine, giving yourself that nice long length in your body. Inhale, bend your back leg in, bring it up to the top, grab your knee, turn it out to the side, and remember you can choose to place it on the ground, on your calf, or up at your thigh. And you can have your hands here. You can be a fun, wiggly tree, staying down. I prefer to stay in the center, and we'll stay here for a couple breaths. Inhale, take a hold of your knee, stretch it out. Remembering you can stay right here if this is where you are today, or you can grab your big toe with your peace fingers, the outside of your foot, and stretch it out. for one more breath. Exhale, bending your knee, bringing it back to the front, and stepping down. Inhale, stretching up, and exhale, folding down. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale to fold and stepping back, going through your version of vinyasa. Inhaling and exhaling. So now that we've done all of these awesome moves, we're going to get into the best one, the peak pose, half moon. So we'll inhale, stretch your right leg up. Exhale, bring it to the front of your mat. You're going to turn down your back heel so that you come up into a warrior two stance, bending your front knee. Exhale, straighten both legs. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, you'll look forward. Again, you might want to shorten your stance. Find one point on the ground to focus on. And stretch all the way up. I find what helps is flexing my back foot and really giving myself the option to open up to the side. So you can stay here, really feeling that side of your hip open. This is honestly my favorite pose in all of yoga. And exhaling, bending your front knee, slowly stepping down, stretching both arms up, and exhale. Inhale, cartwheel both your hands down, stepping back to vinyasa, and going through your vinyasa. We'll take a couple breaths here to reset. And we'll go to the other side. So we'll inhale, lift up your left leg. Exhale, bringing it forward to the front, turning your back heel down, coming up into a warrior two. We'll inhale, stretching both arms up. And exhale. We'll do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now we'll look forward, maybe shorten. Slowly come down, bringing that front hand down for stability. Stretching through that back leg to provide support. Engage through your core. And just breathe. When you're ready to come down, just bend your front knee. Slowly step back. Straighten both arms and legs up. And come down into warrior two. Cartwheel our back hands down. Stepping back. You don't have to go through this vinyasa if you don't want to, but if you do, feel free to come down to a low push-up. Exhaling to cobra or up dog. And inhaling to downward dog. This time, bring down both of your knees to each side of your mat and come back into a child's pose. We'll take a couple breaths here to reset. Come onto your hands and knees. Look forward. Maybe move your hips a bit side to side. We'll go through a couple cat-cows at your own pace. So you'll inhale, stretching your heart through, really feeling your spine arch. And exhale, pulling your stomach in, pushing through your hands. Going through a couple more at your pace. Inhale, come to center. We're going to stretch our right leg back, pushing through the foot. Turn to the side, place your left hand in the middle of your mat, and stretch your right hand up. And then if you want, you can stretch your right hand over your head to give yourself a really nice side stretch. You should feel this all the way from your wrist, all the way to your hip, maybe to your feet. Take a couple breaths. And exhale, bring it down. We'll do that on the other side. So this time stretching your left foot back. turning it to be parallel with your mat, stretching your left arm up to the sky, and then choosing whether you want to straighten your arm over your ear, really giving yourself a nice side stretch. Bringing yourself back. This time, bring your right leg up to the front of your mat, heel toe it to the other side, going out of the pigeon. So you want to put your knee down. It doesn't have to be parallel, and then stretch your left foot back. I like to stay a bit on the side so I don't really overdo it on my hip. And we'll inhale, stretch up, and exhale, come down. You can stay here, you can stay here, or you can come all the way down. We'll take a couple breaths here, so get comfortable, really just let yourself relax. Inhale, make your way up. At the top, lean back a bit to stretch. And exhale, curl your left foot around, bringing your left foot on top of your right knee and the opposite. So it'll look like you're stacking 2 logs of firewood. If this doesn't work for you, you can also sit like this, or you could sit like this, whatever's more comfortable for you. We'll just inhale, and we'll twist over to the right. So we'll inhale to lengthen, and exhale to twist. Taking a couple breaths. Inhale, come back to center. Take a breath, and side out. We'll do pigeon on the other side quickly. So keeping your left leg at the top of your mat this time and stretching your right leg back. Inhaling. And exhale, come down. You can stay on your elbows, you can come all the way down, and you can even just stay up here if you want to. This is about what's comfortable and what feels good for you. And we'll stay here for a little bit, so let yourself relax in. Inhale. Sitting up, giving yourself a little back bend. And exhale, stretching your right foot all the way around. Remembering you can sit comfortably like this. You might want to cross your legs or bring them out in front of each other. This is really just about finding a stable position from which to twist in. So inhale. And exhale, twist to the left. So bringing your right hand to your left knee. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to center. And we'll just do it just as we started. So inhale, and exhale, walking that left hand to the left, stretching your right arm over, and feel how much more stretched out your side could be right now. Inhale, stretch up, and exhale to the right. Bringing your left hand over, maybe bringing your elbow down, or just stretching out. Inhale, come back, and we'll just sit for a couple seconds in silence. So close your eyes, come in a comfortable seat, and we'll close off practice together. So take a couple breaths, inhale, and sigh it out. Twice more, inhale, and sigh. Last time we'll inhale, sigh it out. Inhale, stretch your arms all the way up. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Thanks for practice. Now go enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.